Lismore Hotshots and Northern Zone Series, round number 3. Out the all stream, Kaiser Suffolk will be from the front. And that number 25 of Caden Thompson this time will be alongside him. Watch for K-Dog. Jacob Scott in that 84 will be on the second row. As they all head down towards Wallace and start to slow it right up, and then we'll start to read who's where. So Barnes, Gomez, Bath, Houghton, Santon, Thompson, Wilhelm, Gallagher, Keith, Newton, White, Scott, Suffolk and Garrard all on track. Here we go. As they come round towards me, it is Kaiser Suffolk off the front row. Alongside him, the number 25 of Caden Thompson. Behind them, it is the number 27 of Zane Wilhelm, the flying Zane in that first one. Will he get the whole shot this time? Will Jacob Scott get to them? Here we go, green light. Oh, we've got orange lights. Oh, there's dramas that time. There was all sorts of shenanigans coming down off Attard's hairpin. Just wait and see what they do this time. Through Wallace they come. Up the hill. In towards the SMSF Super Club they come. All going to get the slow down signal this time. We've got no more shenanigans this time. They've got to really slow it up. They'll get the separation and slow down order. Kaiser Suffolk from Caden Thompson, Zane Wilhelm from Jacob Scott, the front four. Who will get the whole shot? Do they get it right this time? Do we go green light racing? Yes we do, 3 wide into the kink. And do they get too clean? Yes they do. Boy oh boy, that was mighty close. As the one's on the grass. I'm not sure who it is yet, but that's a disaster. That's one of the front guys on the grass, in towards Wallace, but coming back up towards me, through the SMS elbow, and it is Kaiser Suffolk from Jacob Scott, from Zane Wilhelm. I've lost Caden Thompson. Thompson's gone. Where did K-Dog go? Oh, there he is. So K-Dog's got back going again, as they all come over the start-finish line, screaming into the king. And it is Suffolk, Scott, Wilhelm, Bath, White, Newton, Santon, Keith. Thompson's gone down to 9th. Gallagher, Houghton. Go over the line now. Oh, where's Gallagher? I've lost Gallagher. Barnes has gone over. Garrard hasn't gone over. As Kaiser Suffolk leads the way from the flying Jacob Scott. Jacob Scott is the danger man. Everybody was nervous of his pace before today's racing, and now you will see it as he breezes through up the kink into the lead. The flying number 84, now he's into Wallace, and now Kaiser Suffolk is going to have to hang on for grim death. Up the hill they come, into the elbow, round they go, up to the Ball and the Caravan's pimple, down they come, and Wilhelm is very nearly closed that gap. After all those shenanigans, over the line they go. Scott, Suffolk, Wilhelm, and then it's Bath, White, Newton. Look at White, the number 8 is in a battle. Inside has gone Newton. Newton's right with him, all the way down to Wallace hairpin. Now they're coming up the hill. Will it get sorted up here? I think it has. Milo Bath's got some space. Milo Bath in that number 11. He's got clear air at the minute, but now Jamie Newton is in hot pursuit. He'll drag that number 80 of Charlie White with him. Down they come through the Lismore car centre straight away. Charlie White has now got Bray Stanton all over the back of him. Watch for Bray Stanton coming through. Down towards Wallace he goes. Bray Stanton in an unfamiliar 7th. Back with the leaders. Scott, Suffolk, Wilhelm can't seem to stay with them front two. They are really on it this time. Can Wilhelm close opens the door. Scott's gone quickest. 33.9. Over the line he goes into the kick. Bit of a slide there. Down they go then. Into Waller's hairpin. It's still Scott, Suffolk, Wilhelm, Bath, Newton, White, Santin, Thompson, Ethan, Keith. Then it's Barnes, Gommers and Houghton. Gallagher and Garrard are not in this one anymore. Garrard didn't start. Gallagher didn't finish. Back we come then with the leading trio. And it's now turned into a duo. Wilhelm's getting dropped. 1.2 seconds, but look at Newton. Newton's now caught Bath. Going down into Wallers. Newton right with Bath. And Santin, he is going to catch them as well. If he keeps going. Up towards us, into SMFF. Through the elbow they go. Look at Santin coming. Brace Santin. He is driving the wheels off that number 18. He is ragging it. Oh, Newton looked up the inside of Bath. Couldn't make it stick. Has to yield. Now he'll have a look at the king. Through he goes. Bath back one. Newton up another. Newton to fourth. Bath to fifth. Into Wallace. Meanwhile, the leaders back towards us. Scott and Kaiser Suffolk all over each other. Kaiser Suffolk, he is not going to give up. Kaiser Suffolk, he's a member of the Noise team. Can he have a crack at Jacob Scott, who has a long, loving look over the left shoulder? He could have reached out and gave him a touch. Into Wallace they go. Now they're coming up the hill. Look at Kaiser getting the head down. He's a member of the Noise squad. Can he rattle the cage of Jacob Scott in front? Jacob Scott, he is not phased. He is flying. Down they come into Attard. There's going to be back markers. First one will be Max Gommers. They're about to gobble up Max. Wilhelm still holding on to third. Newton holding on to fifth. Then it's then Bath, then Santin, Thompson, White, Keith, Barnes and Houghton and Gommers. Up they come then. Now they're with the back marker. What can Kaiser do? Can Kaiser use the back marker? They both go through. Both get it done cleanly. Blue flags are waving. Scott goes through. Suffolk goes through. 10 laps completed. 2 to go. Cadet 12's heat number 2. Down to Wallace they go. Now they're coming up the hill. Up towards the SMSF Super Club. Through the elbow they will head. Next back marker will be that number 13. It is Luca Houghton. Luca is not knowing what's going on, but any moment now, Luca is going to have 2 very, very fast carts encroaching on the tarmac all around. Down they go through the king. Will they get there at Wallace? They won't. Blue flag is out. This is the last lap. Oh, will it be passed? Yes, cleanly. Still they battle through the SMSF elbow. Scott looks to have broken the toe. He has. Heat number 2. Cadet 12's Lismore Car Club. Your winner, the number 84, Jacob Scott. Second, Kaiser Suffolk. Third, Zane Wilhelm. Fourth, Jamie Newton. Fifth, Bryce Santin. Sixth, Caden Thompson. Seventh, Milo Bath. Eighth, Charlie White. Ninth, Ethan Keith. 10th, Cooper Barnes in that number 8. Luca Houghton will come in 11th place. Max Gommers will be 12th. Great drive from the kids there, but Jacob Scott, what a belter. Kaiser Suffolk, he's a part of the Noise crew, and he held on to the bitter end. Wilhelm 3rd, Newton 4th, Santin rounds out the 5.